It looks a little different today. Welcome. Brienne is not here today because she had her little boy, so she is taking her time off, and we are so excited for her. She's loving it. Congratulations, Brienne. But Sasha's here with me, and today I'm so super excited. Danielle, Newswanger, is with us, and we're gonna get to interview her and ask her a couple questions about her life. She is a wife and a mother, an entrepreneur, a gold digger. Yes, else is with us. I love that. She is relying on God and uplifting all, and I followed her for a little while, and actually only met her in person today, but she's a very good friend of Sasha, and sure is. I just love what she brings to the world and what she shares. Her life and her story, and she is a mom of two, right?
Yes, indeed.
A girl and a boy, and her boy is a special needs child, so she has all kinds of things to share today, just to encourage any mom out there, normal kids or not, but just so you can relate and find something in her story, hopefully, that encourages you or inspires you. So we're just excited about today, and Danielle, thank you so much, first of all, for being willing to do this.
Of course, thank you for having me. I'm
really
excited.
I am super excited just to get to know you a little bit and have people out there get to know you. So I said a couple things that are out there, but what would you say about yourself, who you are? Tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, and your family life.
Sure. Well, I was born and raised here in Lancaster County. Okay. I was always one of those kids like, as soon as I hit 18, I'm moving to the city, I'm out of here. And God's like, just hold on.
You're still here.
Just settle down a little. So I'm still here.
Yes.
So I've been married for 10 years now.
Okay.
I have one sister. Sorry, almost 10 years next month.
Okay.
Sure.
So I have one sister, and she is awesome. And she's got 4 kids with her husband. They are a great family. I actually live 2 doors away from my parents, so that's fun. I get to see them a lot. My kids get to make a lot of memories with their grandma and pawpaw.
Yes. And a big help, I'm sure, that is for you.
Especially in crisis situations with my son, I can call and be like, hey, can you just come grab her? We gotta go. There's stuff going on, so it's really helpful to have them super close.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about your life as a mom and as a special needs mom. How you juggle all of that, because you run your own business, you take life by the horns, whatever comes. You're a mom of 2, a wife. That's all really a lot. We all know that, and I'm sure you guys know that sometimes it's a lot of different expectations and pressures, and how do you all juggle that?
Well, I would say that every day is different.
Okay. Yes.
And you have to decide where you're willing to share your energy, because you only have so much energy for each day, and this is our life too. Like we can give and give and give every day, all day long, and then be burned out at the end of the day, and that's not good for anybody. Then you can't be as good of a mom and a wife the next day if you're burned out from the day before. So I would say the way I do my daily things is deciding what things need to come first and what things I can put on the back burner. So every day looks a little different for us. And I try to manage my expectations of myself in the same way, knowing that the housework is not going to go anywhere. So even if I pressure myself to get it done today, there'll still be more to do tomorrow. So it's okay if it's got to wait till tomorrow. So I just like to fit into each day as much as I can, like in time increments.
Yes. That's okay. That's okay.
It's right here, honey.
Her little girl joined us today.
Yes, she did. Yeah, so I have a son who's 8, who's going to be 8 at the end of this month, and then my daughter, who is going to be 5 next month.
Yes.
We just had her kindergarten registration.
Oh my word.
She's so ready. She's so ready. She's excited with me. I don't want to keep her with me every day. Yeah.
So yeah, that brings me a little bit to the next question of like, you know, what does success look like for you when you think about life and you know, everybody is trying somehow to leave a mark in the world, and like what are the things that you would define, like how do you define your success?
That is a really good question, and I think it has 2 different answers, because there's success in the big term of like your life being a success.
Sure.
And then I think you have your daily successes, where if you can go to bed at night satisfied with how your day went, you made great memories, like with a smile on your face, I think that's its own success.
Sure.
So I look at it as 2 parts. So every day I try to have a win somewhere, success somewhere with, we had a great day with the kids, or business was really good today, you know, all those different areas. So I think success definitely has 2 different parts to it.
Yeah.
So whereas I'd like my business to be a huge success, I'm also happy with daily successes where I was able to help a client if they're having skincare issues. I was able to help them find something to make them more confident, to help them figure out a solution to this problem.
Yeah. You can. If you need to go and help her
I don't
out.
know if she's singing or if she's saying mom.
Hey, guys, life is real. The life of a mom is just, I'm sure you can relate to all the different juggles and struggles and people that just, you know, pull on you in good ways and sometimes not so good ways, and such is life.
Yes.
We just, you know, our moms and
we have to do what we
our
have
kids,
to do. Yeah.
they don't come with a formula, right?
I wish they did.
You wish they did? I know, sometimes, right? It keeps life fun and it keeps it spontaneous, but sometimes you wish there was like a little handbook,
like a little turn left here.
Yes. I know. It's just like, you know, Sasha has 2 kids.
Yeah, I have 2.
A little boy and a little girl. They are seriously so cute.
My minions.
Yeah, her minions.
My minions. I call them minions.
And they're just, you know, what is something you do that makes life, you know, a little bit more balanced?
I know for me, especially since Xander's in school, on a Sunday night, which is really helpful for me, I lay out all his outfits for the week. So I don't have to like rush to find anything in the morning. So Sunday night I have everything laid out. I look at the weather beforehand so I know, okay, I need some shorts.
I hear you.
You know?
I should try that because my girls are older, so they get their outfits together, you know, they don't really need my help anymore, but they do it the night before. My one son does as well, but sometimes he needs some help. You know, he pulls out of his play drawer instead of his school drawer and tries to, you know, oh, this was in my school drawer. I don't think so. So, but that's a really good idea.
I do have to
save time.
Like I set out the outfits together, so these shirts with shorts, and Xander will come, I want to wear this with this, and I can't say anything because it was all set out on the table. So I just have to,
I was just going to ask, does he go with the outfits that you pick out?
Not all the time. Usually he's like, I'm wearing this with this, and I'm like, okay.
Gotta take a battle.
Exactly.
Yeah, this, my sweet daughter will not do any outfits I pick out.
Oh, no.
She's got her own style. And she knows what she likes, and once she picks something, there's no changing her mind. Like, she's already decided this is what I want to wear, and that's it.
That's a strong, independent little lady you're raising.
And it's important to guide that, you know?
That's
not
I don't
always
want to be
easy,
like,
but...
No, I said you have to wear this, because she is learning to be independent and independent thinker.
Absolutely.
It's a sense of her spirit too. Like she's very artistic and creative, and so
sure.
She's very artistic.
So I've learned. I don't even try and pick out outfits.
Yeah.
I can make suggestions, but I know that for me that will be the opposite. She won't wear that.
Sure. So that's a little bit more of the practical thing. So maybe you want to just share with us a little bit how a day in the life looks like, a normal day. Of course, every day is different. You shared that with us already, but like also with your son, he's not always home the whole day, right? You have people that help you, caretakers, and he goes to school.
He goes to school,
So, but how does a normal day for you look like?
Okay, so a normal day, let's go with the school day, because our weekdays take up most of our time. So a normal day, we have a night shift nurse with him because he has a lot of breathing issues that he needs help with throughout the night. He also can't really reposition himself very well in his bed.
So what is it that
he has cerebral palsy.
Okay.
So when he was 5 months old, he had a near SIDS event, so he stopped breathing while he was sleeping. He also had cardiac arrest secondary to an unknown cause. We don't know what happened. We don't know why it happened. We don't know what caused it. We don't know any of that stuff.
So he was born totally normal.
Yeah, a typical baby, very healthy,
that just
never
happened.
an issue. And then
when he was
taking a nap at his sitters, and she didn't do anything wrong either. She went to wake him like normal and found him that way.
Oh wow!
I am just so thankful. I'm not the one who found him. I don't want that in my head.
Yes.
So. So he was at the sitters when that happened, and then lifelined and spent 5 weeks up at Hershey, where dear Sasha, who was living in New York at that time, came down every weekend, every chance she could. She came down and spent time with us.
Wow, that is
and
awesome.
I don't think we even knew each other that well before.
Okay.
She just was like, I see a need, I'm coming. Here I come.
Yeah. And vice versa, I know. She has told me when she was going through her hardships with cancer and everything, that you were always there for her, and that's what life is about, you know. We're a community. We're there for each other, you know, and to find people like-minded and that just you can support and be excited for them when they have successes in life, or when there are struggles going on, that we can just be there to, you know, lift each other up. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Because you know we're all going to have our struggles at some point. So,
my word, yes.
Help others out when they have theirs.
Better spend our energy lifting each other up. That's why I loved what you say. Always uplifting all. No, you know, not just your friends, just everybody, because you know, there's so much wasted energy out there, especially on social media. It's like, you know, you just gotta be intentional and all that.
And we all need encouragement.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So you can continue about your day.
A good
one. A good one. I am learning things.
So usually I get up and the nurse leaves. I shouldn't say usually, because we just switched back to So when I was pregnant, when Bea was little, my husband would get up and the nurse would leave, because Bea would only sleep if I was holding her from the very minute she was born. That first night, the nurse who was in our room with us, like when I had her, we put her down and she would scream, not cry. She would scream, and the nurse was like, "Oh, I'm sure it's just some meconium in there. It'll come out." Like, she's 4 years old now. I'm sure that meconium is out. Why is she still crying? So from that first night, she needed to be held asleep. But I wondered too if that's not because while I was pregnant with her, I was always holding Izzy, so she was used to like pressure and like comfort. So I can't really argue with that. And that's what she needed, and I needed my sleep. So we battled where we could, and most of the time I ended up just holding her to sleep. So that's why my husband would then get up with the nurse. Now she's an early riser. She gets up at 6 normally herself.
Okay, wow.
So now we're transitioning back to where I get up with the nurse. I like to have some quiet time in the morning before everybody's awake. Do some devotions, squeeze some yoga in if I can.
I know.
Do the dishes from the night before, because we all know I probably didn't do them before we went to bed. Our kitchen's right beside my son's room. If you make too much noise, he gets really upset. Like, hello, I'm trying to sleep. So I like to do all those things, and then start his breathing treatments, and start like getting his oils out. We do a lot of essential oils. Love essential oils. Nice. And then his nurse comes around 7:50, 8 o'clock, somewhere in there. And then she does her checks with him and fills his, like, he has a feeding tube too, so she fills the bag. And whereas I know I'd love to do it all myself. But they need to go to school with him, and I don't want to take all their jobs from, you just stand there, let me just, so we trade off.
And they're trained in that too, and that definitely will take some pressure off, I'm sure, to, you could just be there to love him, and
and I could be like, okay, he's ready, you can just get him dressed for school, and here's the treatments he needs done. But I love to help take care of him.
Oh, yes, so good at it, Danny. I always say she would be such an amazing nurse because of the way she cares for him, and that right she is. She's a mom. Yeah. She has amazing nursing skills. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Oh, you are too kind. I don't think I do well with other people's bodily fluids, though. I can handle my kids, but I'm not sure that I can handle.
We all have our limitations.
I hear that is totally different. That is totally, and even then, sometimes it's like, my 3-year-old, who turns 4 in October, got the number 1 figured out, but the number 2,
oh no,
even though he knows it and he understands it, he has a mind of his own, and you can tell him what to do. We have rewards, and stuff, but until he makes that click in his brain, so I'm hoping it's gonna happen before 4, because I'm like, but
you're
anyway.
ready.
But I did want to ask you a question now that you were sharing about, so he's your first, he was your first, being pregnant again, did you have any worries, any things you were afraid, because you had no logical explanation at all, and I'm sure that brought some.
It did bring some, but also we had done some genetic testing to make sure it wasn't anything that we're going to pass on. Sure. So knowing that it wasn't genetic also did give me a little peace of mind that it shouldn't happen again. The doctors all said the same thing, that my daughter, Nevaeh, Nevaeh's chances of having the same thing happen would be the same as any other kid. So that did give me some peace of mind. The doctors also, where I went to have all my checks and everything, they knew Izzy because I went in there beforehand. They followed all his whole story, and they were super supportive. Anytime I had a worry, they were like, well, we can check. They sent me to specialists just to make sure everything was developing fine. Even though Izzy had developed fine throughout pregnancy and was born perfectly fine, they still sent me for extra checks just to make sure. They did a lot of things just to give me peace of mind. One time I had been weeding the flower bed, so bending over, squishing the belly, and when I stood up, she did a very rhythmic kick, which right away I'm like, oh my gosh, it was a seizure. Oh no. I'm like, I'm sure I'm just being, it's fine, I'm sure. But I was going to the doctor the next day anyways. So I was like, can we just check? And she's like, yeah, let's just send you right for an ultrasound. It's no problem. And everything was fine. Everything was absolutely fine. So I think knowing that genetically, shouldn't pass anything down. She shouldn't have any other what is that called? She's not like predisposed, not predisposed.
Yes, there you go.
Is that the right word?
Yes.
She's not predisposed to any type of genetic abnormalities that I should be worried about. Sure. And I also remembered when I was pregnant with my first kiddo, with Izzy, my one friend said to me, like, you're always so peaceful and like just calm, and he's gonna come out the same way. He's just gonna be so, and he was. He was just a happy little baby. I don't all the time say how I feel is how she's gonna feel, and I want her to come out being peaceful and happy, and I don't want her to So I tried to stay calm. And
tried to do that. Wow, that is awesome. I just really commend you for that, because just being a mom sometimes is hard, especially being everything to everybody, and just normal life. But I can only imagine how it would be with, a child that has so many needs that they can't do it for themselves. And then to watch, your child being so helpless sometimes. I know sometimes you don't know why he's crying, or if he has some issues, he can't talk. can't let you know, and you know, it's just like, so really, really, you are amazing, and for real, I know for you it's normal life. And you just do what you can, I'm sure, but that's just, and all you moms out there that have special needs kids, that is just a shout out to you, because you know, we honor you today for that and send you lots of loves.
Absolutely. And we're lucky because we do get the nursing to help with his care. And like, we have the night shift nursing, we have our day shift nursing so he can go to school, because he does like to go to school. Yeah. I know some people choose to homeschool their kiddos so they can be with them 24/7, and that's awesome. Sure. But he likes to go. So because he has a nurse, he gets to go so they can take care of his breathing issues while he's there. They can help decide what he's trying to articulate, what this cry means, what that grunt means, how he really hates doing crafts and coloring. And the nurses all know him so well, and they love him so much that they're willing to go above and beyond their duties to really care for him, and that helps my mama heart in a lot of ways. Wow. So I know we're definitely blessed with that.
So I have one more serious question, and then Sasha will do a couple fun questions for her friend. But I did want to know, like, how do you pull that all together, and where does your inspiration come from? Like, who inspires you, and how do you stay positive through such hardships? Because you never know where life is going to take you, but when it throws you a curveball like that, like, how do you stay positive, or who inspires you, or where do you get your inspiration from too?
That's another really good question. I have a very long answer.
No, we love it. Go
I
ahead.
get inspiration from so many different people who are in my life.
Yes.
Like my sister that I mentioned with all of her kids, like how patient she is with all of them, to have 4 kids who need you in different ways, and yet she doesn't seem like, my goodness, my kids. She's like, I can't wait till they get home, you know? So like, I get some inspiration from her, and then from Sasha, our warrior over there. I get inspiration from her, how she just keeps, I know this is what I have to do. I'm just going to keep going, keep doing what I got to do. And I have an aunt who, I don't even remember who mentioned at some point when I was younger, but someone said how just gracious she is, and how she really embodies that Psalms, what is it, Proverbs 31? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Proverbs 31.
She just really embodies that, and how like that's just really amazing, and that stuck with me. And my mom and my dad, they've been through a lot of health things with my dad, and how both of them just keep going. And my dad, even though he's battling a lot, like, he's always smiling. What can I do to help you? How are you doing? How are you doing? Oh, I'm fine, but how are you? What can I do for you? So I get inspiration from a lot of different people in my life, and I have a good circle of girlfriends.
That's awesome.
And they're always happy and always looking for the bright side of life, and it's just, it really helps me be able to go to the next day knowing that tomorrow can be better than today. You don't know what tomorrow holds, and that being angry or being frustrated with life is not going to help in your situation at all. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of time. You got to look for the positives in every situation, even though they're hard sometimes. But yes, I still do get angry. I still get frustrated. I still cry and call Sasha. I'm like, why is this happening? I don't know what to do. And she's like, oh, it'll be fine. Just hold on. Let's just talk it through. It's good.
And you do the same for me.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
That's what finding a tribe is all about.
Absolutely. And I think that's so important, that somebody out, you're not alone. Nope. Somebody out there is going through the same things you are, and there are lots of people out there that have it worse than we have. So I also like to remind myself sometimes about that, you know, that just to be grateful and to think about the grace, really, that stuff that you don't deserve that happens to your life, and that there are people out there that have it worse and still live life to the full. And so
that is something I try to remind myself a lot, especially with my son. Like, there are a lot of kiddos who are worse off than his condition, but we are so blessed to be born in this area, to have him in this area that has so many children's hospitals around. We have so many different connections, and then there's kiddos like him who are living in third world countries who do not have the kind of things that we do to help him.
Sure.
To
care.
Absolutely. Yes.
we'll get to the fun stuff
Yes.
then. Before we end it. But yeah, it's just so inspiring. I'm just really just inspired to give more and to love more and to be more in the moment. I think that's also important, you know.
Very important.
We get so caught up with
day-to-day work, you know, getting the kids like situated.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a juggle. It is a juggle.
Yeah.
We're not trying to paint a perfect picture. It's just how life goes. Life is real for everybody. You know, whether you're a mom or not. It's just something that you need to find things that make you stronger, that uplift you, that inspire you, that can take you to the places you want to go and surround yourself. I love how Danny said that you surround yourself with women that can uplift you, that can make you stronger, like-minded. It's so important to surround yourself with people that can make you grow too, you know,
and
that you not always have to be the one that
Mm-hmm.
needs to give, but that you can receive too. So, man, I am learning a ton of stuff. I'm hoping you are too. We just wanted to end with 2 fun questions. Sasha, go ahead.
So, if you were stranded on a beautiful island, what 3 things would you bring with you?
Wow. Obviously, mascara would be one thing. Because you gotta have the lashes no matter what.
Yes.
But of course, I'd take like a phone or a radio along, some way to connect with somebody else. Be like, hey, come get me off this island.
Yes.
I mean, what more do you need than that?
Yes.
And of course, the Bible would be really good to have one.
Yes.
Too. Because
like
while you
that.
have some peace and quiet, you might as well dive
Get some
into
scriptures
the
in,
Word.
right?
That's
Refill the
That's
time.
it.
I love it.
Yes, I like that. I like that.
Now, and I also have to ask you, so if you could talk to your younger self, what would you tell her? What advice would you give her?
I would give her a lot of advice. I would tell her first, get out of your shell. Like, you're wasting a lot of time hiding in your shell. I was super shy in school. I'm still shy, but I am trying every day to say yes to something that makes me uncomfortable to help me grow.
Yes.
Yes. And the more awesome women I meet like you, I'm so glad I say yes. So I keep saying yes to keep pushing my boundaries because I'm meeting so many amazing people. So I would tell my younger self that, first of all.
Yes.
Go out and meet people.
Awesome.
Like, stop being so shy. Get involved in sports or... I mean, I did do some things that my mom had us do, like 4-H we did.
Okay.
Yeah. Try to sit in the
Oh,
corner
I hear you.
and don't talk.
Oh my goodness.
So I would encourage my younger self to really just reach out there, really be a part of the kiddos that are in your grade, like, you know. That's kind of your community as you grow up. Like, be a part of your community. Make some more friends and.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I can't say I can relate because I was never one of the shy ones. My husband was. We are polar opposites. So
that's right. My husband and I polar opposites.
Okay.
He's not shy at all.
Yeah.
So he also helps encourage me to keep going out and.
But I love what you said, try to do something every day that makes you uncomfortable. That is what makes you grow. After learning that and to push yourself in that way, that is awesome. So yeah, that's it, folks. I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
I want to tell you guys if you can follow Danielle. She's on Facebook, Danielle Newswanger, and she does have a page. It will bring you to the page. It's izzyman.org. If you want to learn about her story with her special needs son and what they go through and just updates on how life goes, go check her out, izzyman.org. Also, if you want to support at all, give anything, go and like her page and support her and give her some love, give her a shout out.
Yes.
And we just thank you so much again for joining us. If you enjoyed this, if you learned anything at all, or just just was encouraged. Give a like, a share, subscribe wherever you find this on social media. And just be sure to tune in again in the next episode. And thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. See ya.